Hello, this is me, Lucky ASMR, nerdiest man on the planet, and we are going to be doing a reaction to episode 4. That is 4 fingers. Sorry, these are my bad fingers that look weird. 4. Episode 4 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm sorry this has been taking too long. It's a delayed reaction, alright? I want to take my time with things. No, I'm joking. I took a little break, obviously, and I'm back to doing work now. So, I don't know when this is going to release. I'm probably going to be able to, at the time you're listening to this, it'll obviously be released. But I'm going to try and get it done today on Friday night, if I can. So, I'm going to power through it. Power through it. God bless America. So I'm going to power through all of it. And, so I got that American blood running through me. It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier time. Captain America. Land of the free, home of the brave. Take names, kick ass. Anywho, enjoy the reaction. Ooh, Black Panther. Wakanda! No way! Are we really doing this? I'm so excited. 6 years ago. Okay. Okay, so this was when Bucky was, This was when Bucky was trying to get his mind wiping. Just keep calm, Buck. Oh, dude, this is brutal. I love the flashbacks. He's free. He deserves it. So it seems like these two almost have kind of like a romantic thing going on from this scene so far. I find that interesting because that's almost a parallel to Civil War when General Ross basically gave Tony a certain amount of hours to find Bucky. So I find that really interesting. That's a really great parallel callback. Also great acting by Sebastian Stan and Io there. Meme King is back! Zemo is back, baby! Well, that was because Steve was always good. Exactly. The reason why, back to that conversation with Abraham Erskine, if you're evil and you take the serum, it's going to make you more evil. It's going to make it worse. If you're good, it's going to make you better, You're going to be more peaceful. So this Carly chick, she's absolutely insane and it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. So Zemo's right. This is why he is such a good villain, is he actually is right a lot of the time. Turkish Delight? I'd kill for some of that stuff. Not literally. I'll put that on my list of snacks to buy. Dude, he is terrifying right now. Bros. Cherry Blossom Tea. I feel like that's probably a reference to something. Hey! Agent 13. A fellow fan? May I interest you in a... Try first, then, stuff goes horribly awry, which it will, I'm assuming. He's got the mask on and everything. It's like, time to go, beat the crap out of some people. He's gonna snap. If you kill a killer, there's still the same amount of killers in the world. As Batman said. I'm Batman. I love how he tries to, just twist the knife in. You want more blood on your hands. That is just the typical, like, twisted. It's also a callback to Civil War, how in Winter Soldier, how Bucky, because he's a super soldier and well trained, he can essentially disappear out of thin air, and she can as well. Whoa! Zemo is just an animal. Oh, dude, that was brutal. Good grief, man. I like how his facial hair grows more and more as he gets crazier and crazier. I had like a theory that you can kind of judge on the U.S. agent's like journey from being disillusioned from the Shield and what it stands for and whatnot, and just that whole identity by the growth of his facial hair. Because in Infinity War, after Civil War, Steve dropped the Shield. He became disillusioned with all that and was like, I don't want anything to do with this. And he grew a beard. Mind blown. Just blew your mind. Like Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. That was the most brutal death I think I've ever seen in a show, by the way. He's the best. He is the best character in this show, hands down. You're being a jerk. Get lost. Your trash walk. Whoa! Oh, it is going down. Dormilaje fight. Ooh! Oh! Oh my god! Okay, that is so cool. Whoa. Woo! He's just a meme machine. I'm just gonna sit here. No, you shouldn't. Looking strong, John. John. Nice! Oh, that was so crisp. That's oh my gosh! It went through the straps. Like Bucky believed, that he's still struggling. Call back to the Winter Soldier where Nat stuck one of those electrode things on his arm and he was like, intense, duh. Then he shot her. He's such a great villain. Like, he's such a tragic villain. Like, at the beginning, he was this guy who genuinely wanted to help everyone. He was like, I don't want to be Steve. I'm not trying to. But I want to uphold this legacy. Like, he started out as a good guy, but slowly over time, the role of it slowly corrupted him till he became sick and twisted to the point where he is essentially forsaken the role that he was given. He's such a great, tragic villain. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like this. That's hilarious. What's with all the knives? Oh, that is cool. I mean, that thing is basically like a mini jet engine, probably. Oh, fuck. Even he is like, what the hell did you do? And that's, like, even he realizes, like, she went way too far. Oh my god, Civil... Oh my god. What the hell did you do, dude? Oh my God! Oh my God! Okay, so that was episode 4 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and yikes. So this is not good. This is rough. We are in rough territory here, as they say. Yeah, that's really bad. It's bad. Very bad. So it appears Walker has gone way too far. Clearly. Yeah, the guy's gone crazy. He's insane. So. Oh my gosh, dude, that guy. He went bananas. Ugh. But we'll get to that in a bit. So, this is so much to talk about. We'll start from the start. Sebastian Stan's acting, that's my dog, forgive me, in the beginning of the show was incredible. You know, it's some of the best acting he's done, honestly. He's a very talented actor. You know, just the emotion from that. I love how they showed all of the flashbacks, too. That was really nice. To Winter Soldier. ASMR. That tapping ASMR video will come out at some point, I promise. But no, great acting from him. Very emotional scene. It seems almost like him and Io kind of had like a thing. Like, I promise I won't let you, I'll make sure you don't hurt anyone. Like, so it really does seem like they have some kind of romantic history, which I think is interesting, because Buck really hasn't had any time for romance, at least that we've seen. In the comics, he was famously like with Black Widow and whatnot. So, yeah, but that was really, really interesting. I also loved the fight scenes in this. They were incredible, fantastic. Just in general, like, this is some of, good Lord, it's like, people obviously harp on about, Marvel is always jokes all the time, which, to be fair, that is partly true. But to act like they don't get dark and gritty and intense it's ridiculous. This is some of the most intensity I've seen since WandaVision and obviously Infinity War and Endgame. Like, this was intense. Like, the fight, like, the final, like, when, Carly basically threatened Sam's sister, and the final fight scene between them all, like, that was just, it was incredible choreography, but it was just intense as hell. So it seems like the Power Broker is obviously getting extremely angry as well. Still have no idea who it is, really. Because I haven't seen the whole episode, so. But it seems like they are building whoever this is up to being a pretty important villain and character, so. That's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. Because supposedly the next episode, episode 5, there's this huge cameo. So, I'm excited. But, yeah, it's going to be really interesting, honestly, I would say. So, I'm personally very interested. And whatnot, so, yeah. And, man, it's just an intense as hell episode. Good grief. Before we get into that, let's talk about Zemo, who, again, is absolutely a meme king. I really hope he, comes back for more films and shows and stuff, because he is just such a great villain. And Daniel Bruhl is such an amazing actor. Like, I really hope they bring him back, because, it's been now confirmed that Captain America 4 is in the works with Malcolm Spellman writing, and it's going to be starring, obviously, Anthony Mackie. So maybe we'll see him in that again. I would love to see more of him, because he's just such a great character and villain, and he's played so well. And he really is so well written, It's one of the things I love about him. He's just such a great character, but he was hilarious on this show, and he continues to just be this animal. So he basically destroyed the last of the super soldier serum, and John Walker took his. So it seems like the super soldier serum is now genuinely gone. Gone forever, at the moment at least. But yeah, the whole scene where Io basically took his arm off, you can tell how hurt Bucky is in that scene. He's just genuinely shocked, first of all, that they could do that to his arm, but also just how it essentially showed that Wakanda never really totally trusted him, which is sad. Sorry, I thought it was someone invading my man cave. But no, it's sad, because it's the dude spent, a lot of his life being I didn't do any of this stuff, willingly, It's it's not my fault. I didn't choose to get brainwashed. So it's the world just always sees him as that. So it's his arc of this is hopefully the world trying to see yeah, maybe this guy totally isn't a bad dude, because he obviously isn't, but you can just see the pain on his face, knowing I thought these people welcomed me into Wakanda. They trusted me. They cared about me. They took pity on me. They helped me. And they were just we don't trust you. Screw you. So it's just the pain on his face is so intense and palpable. You just feel that so... it's so depressing. But the fact that they put in that, fail-safe, I understand why they did it, because it's if the brainwashing removal didn't work, or he just kept doing stuff like this, it would make sense to have something like that, in place, just in case he would snap. But it's still messed up that they didn't tell him that, so it's just messed up in general, so yeah. Miserable. But let's move on to the final part of this, is that John Walker is now essentially crazy. He went way too far. I don't even need to explain that. He's straight, because that was a callback to when Cap was fighting Iron Man in Civil War, except instead of Cap taking the final decapitation, he showed mercy. Well, Walker clearly did not. Did he straight up decapitate him? Because it seemed from that scene, it implied he did. And that is a lot of blood, so yeah, he probably decapitated him. But it's yeah, now the entire world knows, yeah, this guy is gone completely crazy. He's nuts. But also it's it's just dude, that is messed up, Because now it's it's sort of the Shield is now going to probably be looked on as the Superman symbol in the Injustice timeline in the universe, where basically Superman turned evil and went crazy and terrorized the entire world, and now that symbol of hope was now turned into a symbol of fear and terror. So now it's gonna, like, that shield is gonna have, like, the legacy of, like, it's sort of like, you know, Anakin's lightsaber, how, you know, he, like, killed a bunch of children in the Jedi Temple. It's like, yeah, it's a cool lightsaber, Luke uses it, but it's also, like, been used to kill a bunch of kids, and now this shield was used to decapitate a man. Not great. Nope. So now that shield is always going to be looked on like, yeah, he decapitated a guy. So it's like, oh, good lord. But it's like, yeah, he went crazy. It made him crazy. Because he was a good guy at the beginning, but there was that sort of, like, corruption that happened that sort of corrupted his being and eventually just put him on that path. So if he did take it, you know, he'd probably be kind of bad. I mean, it seemed like there was a bit of hope in there that, like, yeah, he genuinely could have, like, gone the way of Steve, you know. It was like Carly Morgenthau and Steve Rogers. So it seemed like he was kind of in the middle, like, where, yeah, he can go bad, he can also go good. But it was really Lamar's death that just pushed him over the edge and whatnot. So now the world knows that Cap is a killer, that S.H.I.E.L.D. is tainted, and he's committed an absolutely horrific act. Like, this is brutal. Like, people are like, Marvel doesn't get dark. He decapitated a dude. It's like, children are watching this show. But it's like, I saw a comment, you know, from somewhere. I didn't know what it meant at the time, but now watching this episode, it was about when he decapitated that guy. It was like, it seems like his comment, credit to him, full credit to him or her, something along the lines, it was like, that it seems like Marvel is, like, slowly trying to experiment with getting a bit darker and grittier for things like, you know, Deadpool 3, which is going to be R-rated, you know, maybe the sort of rumored Wolverine anthology series, which is going to be, you know, a lot of misery and pain because of Weapon X and all that. But also now that they have the rights to characters like Punisher and obviously Daredevil, which they might be bringing back, like John Bernthal and Charlie Cox, those versions of some sort, which were a lot darker and more violent and whatnot. So it seems like they're sort of experimenting with that, which I'm totally up for. Like, I think, you know, like an R-rated Marvel film and show is kind of well overdue, so I would like to see them kind of delve into that a bit more. So I find that very interesting, honestly. So I'm excited. But that was episode 4, my reaction to it. And we'll be posting this sometime very soon. Sorry this took so long. I was busy and, you know, blech. I kind of got a little, like, I was, like, dreading doing this. But as soon as I started watching it, I had a lot of fun. So I want to thank you all for watching and listening. Take care. Stay safe, and I will see you around, peoples. See y'all. Love you.